recently the Democratic debate happened, and my question for you now is: are there any presidential candidates that you're feeling in this moment?
I mean, I don't really, not really, because there's nobody that's really talking about social change, that's talking about the issues that really are plaguing our communities. There's nobody focusing on that. Everybody's talking, they'll say one word of, oh, we got to figure out this, but there's nobody that's focused on the deeply rooted issues that's going on in the Black and Latino communities. Like, we have real issues that's going on. People are being murdered and no one's being held accountable for it. Like, not just racism, but just, poverty is at an all-time high. Jobs, we can't get jobs. It's no more middle class. People that have been working for 40 or 50 years don't have a dime in their bank account. They live in check to check. Like, this is a problem. So how do you plan on fixing that? How do you plan on making it to where a person who you tell them, you give them this American dream, that they go to school for 20 years and this and that, and they come out, that they able to survive past just living check to check? Like, when are you gonna fix that? Like, these are issues I want to talk about. I want to talk about those. Those are the things that my community wants to hear, and I don't really hear no candidate speaking about that.
Right. So obviously, most people know Hillary is running for president, and T.I. recently did an interview and said that he wouldn't vote for a woman president. What do you think about that?
I mean that's T.I.'s opinion, first of all, but I'm in a group called the Justice League where the leadership is females, and they probably some of the best leaders I ever seen. So it's just based on the individual. I can't generalize it into all women. There are women who, like he said, have emotions and they unbalanced, but they're men that are unbalanced emotionally. So I wouldn't vote for them either. So it's all about the individual. I think we've evolved past these Neanderthal mentality. Like, we've seen women hold things down in higher capacity than men. Like, we've seen that. I think every one of us have seen that at some point. So I think I understood his point of view. I don't agree. I just think that what he said, it was too broad a generalization.
Yeah. Okay. And then your thoughts on Mr. West running for president?
Why not? Everybody else running. Like, but at least you know what you're gonna get with Kanye. Like, even Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump is the biggest asshole in the world.
Yeah.
But he's real. He's telling you, look, this is what I'm here for. If you want that, vote for me. He ain't sugarcoating nothing. Look, I think they need to go back out of here. They fucking up this money. We need to do this, get this money. This is what he's saying. So I'm not mad at that. And that's how Kanye is. So whatever it is that he tell you, when you get in office, that's what he gonna do. You can't really say that with nobody else. They come here and they focus on everything that they need to say right for you. And then they don't fight for you. They say, okay, yeah, we need to do this, and then, they just there, just coasting. Like, I love Obama, but I just feel like 90% of this presidency, he just coasted.
Yeah.
He just coasted his way. He made a couple of things, but I just feel like he never really took a position nowhere. He just was the peacefully coexist president. Like, oh, okay, you're right. There was never, the strongest that I heard him speak to where I felt like lately was when the kids got shot up a couple of weeks ago in the school.
Yeah.
About the gun thing. And that was and he said like we still talking about this? Like, at what point are we gonna say, like, that's what when I voted for Obama, what I wanted to see. Like, I understand he had to deal with a lot of different issues. I know he was Black president. They was trying not to pass nothing he was doing. But I just wanted to see him fight more. I didn't want him to say, okay, let's just figure out this. No, I'm the president. Like, this is what it's gonna be. I'm that. like I wanted to see a president take a stand against and for something. It just was always, he just was too much in the middle for me, you know? So I don't really see nobody else that's that like that to me. I don't really see it. I don't see no strong, with the exception of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is like the strongest point of view. It's the stupidest point of view,
Yeah.
but it's still strong. And I think Kanye,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I think Kanye would, whatever his issue would be, he would be steadfast in that. So, you know, why not? See what happens.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think it is though that gives like those candidates like Trump and Kanye just like that sternness and what they believe in, and just really just pushing that and not being afraid to, you know,
Because they're not really political. See, they didn't grow up in politics. Most of the rest of the presidents grew up in politics, and they know how to say the politically correct thing at the time,
yeah,
or to avoid a certain question, or to go around it. These are just people who lived in this world, gained some success, and they telling you what they feel. They not cutting it, it ain't no sugarcoating it. This is what it is. And you know, and I think people want to hear that. People want what it is. Nobody wants to be, you know, walked around in a circle. No, I think that time is gone. I think people just want what's real. They want the tangible realness.
Can you tell us a little bit about what current projects you have going on?
Well, I'm currently wrapping up my EP called Life Teaches and Reality Bites, and it's gonna be accompanied with like a mini movie, and I'm working on that. I'm trying to make it like really dope. You know, I just want the music and the visuals to be so in tune and to paint a picture that, you know, that I think it's just a rare picture, or one that's probably never been seen. You know, so that's what I'm working on at the present time.
They got pressed by Taxi G, big homie. Like, yo, we don't like that video. We don't like something that Dice made towards my mans. He shouldn't have said nothing. It's either P Dice or it's all of y'all. Like, we want problems. And as long as he's in y'all squad, we want problems with y'all. WAP said, he gotta go.
Fredro Starr won by default. Keith Murray defeated himself. And I'm up for a rematch right now, anytime. And anybody who think they want to challenge Keith Murray, I'm open for that challenge too.